Hello everyone. As you saw in our previous video, after allocating cases, we logged in with the Telecaller ID. So, how will telecallers work on those cases? How will they view those cases? We'll discuss all of this in this video. Firstly, as soon as we logged in with the Telecaller ID, we saw a pop-up showing the number of pending cases assigned to us. I've been allocated 97 cases, 97 calls are pending for me, and the 97 widget is pending for my executive. Right now, I see 2 tasks. As I keep updating feedback, my tasks will keep appearing. This pop-up appears one time and is set to display at intervals like every 15, 30, or 60 minutes. Depending on that, the pop-up will keep appearing on our screen. If we click on the Go button here, the system takes us to where the data of 97 calls is present. I've dismissed the pop-up now, and the dashboard is showing the same as we demonstrated in our previous video. For more information about the dashboard, you can watch our previous video. Now, the cases that have been located come to the caller in My Allocation. After coming to My Allocation, it shows them that 97 cases have been allocated to them, out of which one paid is 0 today. Today's paid collection is 0. Today's online paid count is 0. Today's online paid collection is 0. Today's PTP is 0. Today's callback is 0. Today's approach is 0. Total paid is 0%. NCT is at 0%. And PTP percentage is also 0. We can search any loan number, customer's mobile number or name and address of the customer. If we want to work using filters, we have many filters available. If a telecaller deals with multiple products, here, we display the names of other products alongside. If they were dealing with other products, we would have shown the name of that product. But right now, we have only given them the product of HDFC TW loan. So, cases of only one product are coming, and only one product's name is shown here. We can work by filtering by select status, status-wise, or by using code filter. Right now, only 2 codes are visible to you, no visit and no call, because we haven't taken any other codes yet. As we make calls and provide feedback, those codes will be updated here. Failed collector-wise, if calling has to be done, it has to be done according to the bucket, according to the POS. The date appears here when they start their calling, start updating feedback. So based on that date, we could take the date here. For risk bands, if we have to call high-risk customers, medium ones, or low ones. Look at the bank area, which we uploaded as an Excel file during uploading time. There was a column for the bank area, and we added the area there. So, that area is being shown here. In NCT record, there are 4 codes: NR, not reachable; NCT, not contactable; SW, switch off; CR, continuously ringing. So from here we can see those records. Select product, product-wise if we need to filter, then we can do that. Last payment, the date on which the customer made it. We can also filter by taking its date range, working status, workable and non-workable. In non-workable, NCT contacts come. By removing NCT contacts, all the codes remaining are workable. NCT means those 4 codes of NCT that I just mentioned are non-workable. Apart from those, all the codes come under workable. So, all these loans have come. Besides, if we need to do any work on any loan, let's say, I opened a loan number. After opening the loan number, this is my loan detail page. So, at the top here, it shows me that mine, cases 97, solve 0. Mine means as a telecaller, I have 97 cases, none of which are solved yet. Yours means, my executive, on this case Analika Gond, she has got 60 cases, out of which none are solved, because basically the executive keeps asking the telecaller repeatedly, how much has been done. So this is because you can easily tell him, yes, this much has been done. If you have received the stat card of this case from the bank, to upload the stat card, I have mentioned in the last video, from there you can see, so if we have the stat card of this loan number, then like the add. Note, column is turning blue, this also turns blue, so we get to know that yes, we have the stat card. Now this is red, it means there is nothing inside. So if I had blue, then I would click here and I would see its stat card, in which I get these details, asset details, repayment history, PDC bounce information, payment details, and follow-up details. Add notes. This is a column in which we can type and save any information related to this loan number for our memory, which will neither be shown in any report nor will any banker know, because what happens is, what is the interaction between the customer and the telecaller, so the telecaller knows what type of nature the customer has, how he makes the payment, whether he picks up the call in 4 attempts or after breaking the PDC 3 times he pays. Whatever it is, XYZ reason, so we can type anything here and save it for our information. Clicking here on Add Notes makes the area blue. If I delete it, it will turn red again, like the state card column. From here we can see the status of the case, who is the executive of this case, telecaller, team leader, supervisor, portfolio, which bucket it is, area, team, segment, and banker's name. So if we have our existing dialer system, it integrates with our system, then here you can see the D button. It means if I need to talk to my supervisor regarding the recording of this case, then I will click on the D button, and I can call on the number of the supervisor that I have saved in this system by clicking on the D button, so I don't need to manually dial, it's the same below. This is the data. When we allocated the case, we entered it into an Excel sheet and uploaded. This is that data, so here you can see the customer's mobile number. If my system is integrated, then I will click on the D button and the call will be connected to the customer. Whatever feedback you provide, on any loan number, the dispose we say we have to do, so they do it. So from here, after seeing the details, we call the customer. After making the call, here we have to fill, all these columns are here. First of all, contact mode, if the telecaller called, the phone, or if the boy visited, then you can enter the boy's feedback, although they enter their feedback themselves through the mobile app, but these cases, you enter it, if there is some problem in there. Mobile. Or they don't use an Android phone. Or if they arranged a pickup, then you also have to enter the feedback of the pickup guys. So first we see, what codes are there in the phone. So here we have taken the mobile number. On which number we called the customer, so we selected that. Then what is the code? So the code is known only after talking to the customer. Either the customer is NCT, one of the 4 codes of NCT is there, call back, continuous ringing, not reachable, switch off. These are the 4 codes of NCT that we take from the customer without talking to them. The remaining codes are known only after talking to the customer. If the customer has promised to make a payment, giving PTP, then PTP DT, promise to pay date. The second code is PTP1, promise to pay. The customer had given PTP DT on the same date, but the customer did not make the payment on that date, whereas the customer is giving PTP again. So they use the PTP1 code, means after 1 or more PTP breaks, whenever we take PTP next time, we have to use PTP1. MSG, message, means you have dropped a message for the customer has asked to call back, then CB, if it's continuous ringing, then CR, if not reachable, then NR, if switched off, then SW, if not contactable, then NCT, if there is a dispute, then DISP if the customer is refusing to pay, then NITP, not interested to pay, if the customer is out of station, then OS, outstation, or if the customer has paid online, then online paid. So these are the phone modes. Now let's see the visit codes. So in the visit, see, the no called column will hide and a new column will open, place contacted. So in this, we will take residence, where we met the customer. So residence code was selected. Code, so one code is added in this, paid. In paid, the executive collects money, the second column is same, all these columns are same, then there is shifted, the customer has changed the address, but if you have the new address, or if you have any information about the customer, or you are in contact with them, then we use the shifted code there. Skip code, if we are not able to contact the customer at all, then we take the skip code in it. Door lock, if the customer's door is locked, then DL, door locked. Online same. The next code is repo. So these are all the codes, we have to work with these codes. So suppose we called a customer, then I will show you the code of PTP DT. So we took PTP DT from the customer. Then here I put the remark. After putting the remark, place contacted, got hidden, because it's in phone mode. Action amount, how much amount we are talking to the customer for, so take that amount, next action date, which is the date of PTP, select that date, let's say, the customer gave PTP today at 5 p.m. PTP mode, how the customer is going to make the payment, cash, check, DD, online, so they have to select that. PTP address, if the customer said, will pay from home, then we wrote residence. After that, if there is a landmark given, currently, we have so many numbers of the customer, but the customer has given you one more number, that if you call next time, then call on that number. So we will type that number here, and as soon as we save and continue, this number will be updated here. So look, I show you, we have saved and continued, so see, that number has been saved here and its trail has been created, the PTP we have made, so for one case, whatever work we have done. We can see all that from the case history, that what we did on which date, what conversation we had with this customer, if a visit was made, then what happened on the visit. Whatever feedback there is, for one loan number, you can see the case history. Recon history, if your account department has made a schedule and record for this loan number, then you can see it from here. If a pickup was arranged on this loan number ever, then you can see this pickup history from here. So this completes the PTP DT code. See, if we need to arrange pickup for boys, then how do we send them a request? So here we click on the pickup request, select the user's name, the agent from whom you want to arrange the pickup, pickup date, pickup time. Let's say you want to arrange a pickup for this customer today at 5 p.m. So here we will select the pickup address. So here comes the residence address, co-applicant address, reference 1 address, reference 2, or the address we typed when taking PTP, that address. So we selected the PTP address. So if I click send from here, Rohan will receive a text message on his mobile. In that message, he will get the complete loan details, PTP time, PTP date, and the address of that place. All this will be sent to him. That on this date, at this time, he has to collect so much collection, so he can go and collect his pickup. So you don't need to call them and tell them that this is a pickup. In online payment, select the phone mode, mobile. There is no change in the rest of the codes, fill it the same way, as I just showed you. There is a slight change in online paid. So I clicked on online paid here, person contacted, customer, remark, whatever remark we want to keep, action amount, how much amount we are talking to the customer for. Payment mode, online. The customer said, I transferred 4,000 rupees amount. Payment date, today. In online payments, there is no receipt number. Payment type, regular. Status, the case is resolved after receiving 4,000 rupees. Rollback, select, then save and continue. Look, I resolved it, but the case is still in the case flow. The reason is, we are on call, and the customer says, I just made the payment, please check. At that time, we updated the customer's feedback accordingly, but we are not sure if the payment was updated or not. So, to verify it, we have a separate column for one approval. To-do list. Here you can see how many PTPs you have today, how many rescheduled PTP DTs, how much callback data, how many pending calls, how many pending visits, how many pending statuses of records, how much pending status of the field collector, as many payments the field collector disposes of through his mobile app. All those need to be approved by you. Now, let me show you how to do it. After that, broken PTP, any PTP you take, until it is not closed, until its status does not change, it comes into the broken PTP account. Then, online paid, status pending, see, account of 1 is coming because we have not changed its status yet. So we will click here, click and the loan number will appear, 4,000 rupees, so we need to approve it from here, approve it and then type a remark, whom we confirmed with, or what we did, we will type a remark here and approve it, then the case status will change. So after the status of online paid, there was one column, and the status was pending. So what happens in this? There is also a check and DD in physical paid. Suppose you entered a feedback of a boy in visit mode. Took the code paid and put the payment of check in it. So if suppose we collected the check today, but the date of the check is after 2 days, then the check will clear after 3 days or 4 days later. When the check clears, then we will know whether the payment has come into our account or not, then we will change its status, then we will approve it 4 days later when we confirm that we have received this payment, so this is the case status, approving it. After that, let me show you by disposing of from the mobile. So, on the mobile, executives get 4 options. The first option is for callback requests, so, I go to loan number and request a callback. The customer's name is Sabia Khan, so a pop-up will appear here on the left side, showing the callback recording. See, this is what comes up. Analika Gond is requesting, callback recording, loan number, this is the name of the customer Sabia Khan. So, as soon as we click here on view, the loan detail page will open, and from here, as I explained earlier, your existing dialer system integrates with our system, so by clicking on the D button, you will call your executive and talk to them about the recording of this loan number. So, the pop-up for Call Me Now has appeared. After that, I update the feedback for the payment. I dispose for the payment, going to a loan number. I've just got a receipt of 3,650 rupees from Vinod Hiralal Chauhan, the customer. For that customer, I've taken a payment of 3,650 rupees in cash. So, you'll see the pop-up on your screen on the right side. See, Analika Gond has just collected a payment of 3,650 via cash on behalf of loan number 3264 for customer Vinod Hiralal, so, kindly change the case status accordingly. To change the status of this case, we need to click on View. After clicking on View, the loan detail page opens. For the loan our executive has collected the payment for. As you can see, Analika Gond is the agent, payment date, the amount paid, payment mode, receipt number, and payment type are displayed here. If it were a check, the check details would appear here, and we'll update its status here. After collecting this payment, the status and remark of the case will be updated. From here, we can see that as soon as we save it, the case will be resolved or rolled back. If you were not at your desk, not on your seat, didn't receive a pop-up, you can still click here later, as I explained earlier, so, click on Field Collector Status Pending, and as many cases as are pending will appear here. For this case, it's the same for 3,650 rupees, so we can approve it from here. If you want, you can also approve it together in the evening, so, this is done for approving from the status. I update a trail from the mobile app for a loan number, so let me show you how the executive's trail is created. I met with the customer, skipped the customer on loan number 1, and then I took the next action date for the 29th of this month. I set the next action time for 3 p.m., and then I updated it by entering the skip code, so it will automatically generate the trail. There's no need to enter remarks because we didn't provide an option for remarks since the executive only needs to select the code. So, the remark will be generated automatically based on the code selected. We've seen how to update feedback and how it automatically generates the trail from the feedback update. Now, let's see how the trail report looks like. We'll go to Reports, Trail Report. Here, we have so many filters available. As soon as we open the trail report, you can see here, we can filter by bucket-wise, trail type-wise, visit-only, contact mode or phone, failed collector-wise, team leader-wise, code-wise, date-wise, and even particular loan number-wise. So, now we want to see all the trails for our product, so we'll click on Export to get a total of 4 records. Just one click, we got this report in an Excel sheet. Now, even if we need to make any changes, we can easily do so. The trail report has arrived, bucket, loan number, customer name, action date. See, the feedback I just entered via the mobile app is there for skipping. Apart from that, there are 2 phone calls, 2 widgets, 1 paid and 1 for skipping. Initially, we extracted the PTP, then made an online payment, so all 4 trails are ready. After that, notice, their remarks are generated automatically, which is for your executive. We hadn't added remarks for them. These 2 remarks were input from the system. At the time of taking the PTP and updating online payment, we didn't take any remarks at the time of taking payment from mobile app. So, these remarks are automatically generated based on the code. Payment of 3,650 collected via cash buy. Relative at residence, same, we took the skip code. There the remark updated automatically, residence address and office address, spoken with person met, customer is not contactable on both addresses, shifted from residence and left office. So, these are remarks for the skip, so we can download this trail, make changes if needed, and you can sell it to your bank. So, you can see the report and more are also showing up, like collection report, feedback report, intensity report, claim paid report, pickup report. So, on the Telecaller ID, you are seeing 56 different types of reports. For more information about the reports, watch our other video. Now, let's come to PBR. In PBR, you see the resolution matrix according to the bucket you are seeing. If you want to see it according to the executive, then we clicked on field collector and used filters, so trails are visible, showing how many cases are locked for them, what's their total POS, how many are in flow, and how many have been resolved. So, everything is visible from here. No need to create a separate sheet for this. We can see everything from here. So, we've explained the work of the Telecaller in this video, and for more information, watch our other video. Thank you.